What's up, everybody? Coming in today, this is the preview, the DAZN preview. Well, this is True Boxing. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. Sorry, guys, it's in the morning. Still waking up a little bit, but want to drop a couple videos on you that are coming up for this weekend. So this is the DAZN preview for Saturday, April 17th. Not a lot going on the 17th, but you do have a big fight between, middleweight titles on the line. The undefeated Demetrius Andrade defends against Englishman and mandatory challenger Liam Williams. So this is a big fight at middleweight right here. Andrade trying to keep his name in the mix for the Canelo hunt and all that, and Liam Williams trying to capture his first world title. Now the undercard's really nothing to talk about. There's nothing going on the undercard, so it's pretty much just the main event I'm going to preview here. And it's going to see the undefeated Andrade. He's been champion since, I believe, the end of 2018. He's widely avoided. Part of that is his own doing because his style is just, I'm going to be honest, it's a boring type style, and it's an awkward type style. He's tall, he's lengthy. He does throw punches, but when he's in there and he tends to back away a lot and just box and everything. And hey, it's effective. It's kept him winning. But we really don't know how good Andrade is. And right now, he's high risk, low reward for a guy like Canelo or the big guns like Charlo and Triple G. So, that doesn't mean that I don't believe any of them should give him an opportunity. I'd love to see it, to see how good he really is. But for now, he hasn't been given that opportunity. And he's still just banging around trying to make a point. So going in against Williams, I really hope he decides to let his hands go and kind of slug it out a little bit. Williams is a good, solid puncher, but he's not a huge power puncher, and he's been successful since he's moved up to middleweight. He lost a couple times at junior middleweight 154 to Liam Smith, who's a tough Englishman, but I really think Williams is just going to get outclassed in this one. Now, his best chance of winning is if Andrade is overlooking him, in my opinion. And Andrade also, another chance is if Andrade lets his hands go into a brawl and fights Williams kind of fight. I think Andrade needs to box, break down Liam Williams, and then maybe second half of the fight, once he's really kind of piled up the points and really outboxed and shown himself, that's when he goes for the kill and completely breaks Williams down and stops him. But that's the thing, is his style is not going to be attractive to a lot of people unless you're a pure boxing fan. But knockouts turn heads. And if he fights and gets knockouts, no matter who he's fighting, he's going to turn more heads that way. And that's what Demetrius Andrade needs to realize. He can't just sit there and settle for these decisions against these guys that nobody has heard of, or very little has heard of. The boxing world, some know Liam Williams. He's a decent middleweight. But a guy like Williams going in against a guy with Andrade's name and what he's trying to establish, the bigger name, you have to go for the kill right here. You have to be, you have to be a tiger in that ring and go for it. And Andrade needs to step up his game and go for that knockout in this one. He needs to get the knockout. It's a main event. People will be tuned in. They will be watching. And, hey, when you go for the knockout, you leave yourself a little vulnerable to get hit. And I think that's what guys like Canelo and Triple G and Charlo are waiting for. They're going to see if he can get hit and if he can take it. They're going to see if he gets wobbled by a big shot. Those are the things that might sell those fighters to fight a guy like Demetrius Andrade. So this Saturday on DAZN, should be Saturday evening, Andrade defends his middleweight title against Liam Williams. We're going to see what happens. I'm picking Andrade to win this fight by a decision, but if he goes for the kill, I think he can win in the late rounds. I think Williams is a big underdog, but you never know. He could catch Andrade cold and stop him. Andrade could overlook him. This could be the fight. So we'll see what happens. That's April 17th on DAZN, and that's the preview. I hope you guys enjoyed it. True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.